Hello everybody. I just went to the river with Aurora and we had a very nice time there. I felt like I was in paradise. So now I'm doing this video and I want this thing called welfareism, animal welfare and Meatless Mondays, these kinds of campaigns, also single issue campaigns and things like this. So let's get into the video. Hello and welcome to the most peaceful place where the fruiting plants and animals roam free. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of them as they make this piece of haven very enjoyable for all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming to Peaceful Village. Hi, I'm Michael Anfield from Peaceful Village, Raw Vegan Healing Community. Thank you for joining me here at peaceful-village.com. Also, weareinterconnected.com. So, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I understand that this video today is about anti-welfare movement, anti-animal welfare movement. So let's go. Animal rights, vegan, abolitionist is the way to go. Abolish all forms of slavery, all forms of violence. So, too bad I cannot get a little bit closer, but anyways, maybe I can do it somehow. Hold on. Maybe not. Anyways, I'm very grateful to be here. And I want to just say that this kind of thing, promoting lesser than, thinking that people will never become vegan. If they don't want to become vegan, you go to the next person. And that's it. You just share a message of love. Because veganism is love. If you promote anything less, it is not love. Remember that, people. Veganism, all it means is love. Not to want to use non-human animals, to harm them in any way, to steal from them in any way, to kill them, to take whatever from them. Doesn't matter. If we're paying somebody to do it, same thing. Even if they're living idyllic situations in backyards, it doesn't matter. That's what veganism is. And we want nothing less than that. Go vegan, and that's it. So Meatless Mondays, people, is saying, hey, it's great if somebody can go meatless. Meat is a tricky word. The original word for meat in the Bible meant food, nourishment. Now it means dead bodies, usually referring to non-human animals. This is horrifying. So meatless Monday. Okay, so first of all, it's not even a vegan Monday, right? And also when people promote veganism, they promote veganism as a vegan diet. Again, people, veganism has nothing to do with diet. It's not a diet. There's no such thing as a vegan diet. Okay. So now we understand veganism is not a diet. Now we understand that we don't want to use and harm animals in any way. Now we understand that we should not promote anything less than that. At Peaceful Village Raw Vegan Healing Community, we promote nothing but veganism and raw veganism and all this other crazy things. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, all these terms, meatless Mondays and halal and kosher and humane and free range and cage free and grass fed and and welfare standards and humane and this and that and blah 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 blah. It basically says to people, non-human animals are still property. Non-human animals are not property. How many times do I have to say that? Animals are not property for anybody. Let them live their lives in nature and let them live their lives free in nature. Of course, because we messed up the whole entire system, there's going to be so many ethical implications and so many what if, and situations like, yeah, but. Okay, I tell you something. We've messed up the whole thing. Now we need to get back on track. It's not vegan Monday. It's not even vegan Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays and Fridays and whatever other days. Ultimately, we need to promote a vegan message. Not about, oh, this circus does this horrible thing to animals. Oh, this marine park does horrible things to aquatic animals. Oh, this zoo does horrible things to these kinds of animals. Oh, this laboratory does horrible things, horrible experimentations on animals. No, it all has to go. That's it, people. It all has to go. All animal agriculture has to go. Any use of animals is no good use of animals because we don't need to use them in the first place. That's what it is, people. Why don't we need to use animals? Why? Because they are our friends. They are companions on this earth. They are brothers and sisters. They are soul brothers and sisters. They don't need to be dominated. They don't need to be. They need to be cared for. They need to be cared for. Unfortunately, what we need to do ultimately is get rid of all sanctuaries. Get rid of all domestication of any kind of animals. Get rid of all pounds and laboratories. And anything that ultimately that is part of animal agriculture. Food, clothing, entertainment with animals, testing and experimentations on animals, pets, yeah, any kind of sports, animals for sport, used for sports, used for like hunting, fishing, all that has to stop. There are alternatives nowadays, but the point is, people are like this. Come on, this is 2024. This is not 10,000 before Common Era. This is or 10,000 years ago. This is oh my goodness. Still, I have to tell people in 2024. I have to tell them why to stop using animals. Why Meatless Monday is horrible. I will never, never, never sign a petition for getting the government. First of all, I never sign any petitions anymore because that all goes to the government. And I want nothing to do with government. I'm an anarchist. I want nothing to do with government as much as possible. Right? So, if government can give me free money for a peaceful village, okay, that's good. But there's always strings attached. There's always something attached to that. There's always coercion. If we give you this, you must do this. Yeah. So, Meatless Mondays, welfare, bigger cages. We don't want bigger cages. We don't want any cage. We don't want any big industrial building filled with millions of animals. We want them to be free in nature, in where they belong in their natural habitat. Most of them belong in tropical areas, but if subtropical areas, tropical areas of the world, in nature, some are far away. And once we start being compassionate towards non-human animals, we'll start then being compassionate towards humans. So that is the key. That is the key. The key is really to open that door and create Eden on earth. Paradise on earth is right now if we just stop abusing any living being. Do our best to be the change that we want to see in the world. If we're going to be violent still, our lives are going to be filled with misery. Yeah. I'm telling you, all those celebrities, most of them don't have a good life, if at all. And they have lots of money. You know why? Because the majority of them are harming. Harming other living beings just like everybody else in the world is harming. Yeah, if we're having strife in our lives, if we're having a lot of stress, a lot of problems, we're lost, we feel lost, we have health problems, we have mental and emotional issues, all kinds of problems in our lives, it's because we are doing the same thing, directly or indirectly, to non-human animals. It's a reality. If we're vegetarians, we are abusing animals. That's just how it is. That's a fact. The reality of it is. If we claim we're vegans and we eat honey, we are abusing animals. No matter where we get the honey from, we're stealing what is rightfully theirs. Yeah. So we don't need this nonsense of Meatless Mondays and welfare stuff and single issue campaigns like circuses and rodeos and zoos and laboratory testing and experimentations. We need none of that. We need people to go vegan. And people can. I went vegan and I loved to eat animals and their secretions. I love cheese and eggs. I love the flesh of animals. I love chicken. I love rice. I love all of that. And you know what? After the first 26 years of this lifetime, after 26 years of doing all of that, I said enough of that. I want nothing to do with any use of animals. And then I went, eventually, I didn't know what veganism was at first, but then eventually I understood I was a vegan. And I started to write about it. My first book, The Interconnectedness of Life. I released another book. It was called Journey to Compassionate Living. And I started talking to people about it. I started doing protests demonstrations on the streets and so forth. Here I am today, creating Peaceful Village, Raw Vegan Healing Community with Aurora Ananda, my partner, my lovely partner. And we are just going to go to the top. And we're going to show people that it is possible to live as a vegan. Yeah. And to thrive as a vegan. So don't forget that you are incredible. You have the potential to do anything with your life. You are a compassionate and loving human being that need not abuse any animals. So stop supporting the animal cruelty. Stop supporting the use of animals. This is a social justice movement for non-human animals, to not use them in any way possible, to not see anything that comes from them as things to be used. That's what it's all about, folks. So if you want to learn more about these issues, we have a vegan page on our website. I'll link it down in the description below. But ultimately, it's I think it's peaceful-village.com /vegan-living. So vegan-living, I think it's called. And you can go there and you can learn more about this. And we're going to have a lot more information in the future about vegan living. A lot of videos, a lot of things. And also about anarchism. Because I think anarchism is very important. Go live in nature. Forget about governments. We are sovereign human beings. We are autonomous beings. Yeah. So, thank you for joining me. Peaceful-village.com. I'm Michael Landfield. Thank you for joining me here. And as I always say, hot pepper like this video. Hot pepper like this video. Share it around with anybody you think would find it useful. And if you want to help me somehow with these videos, I don't know, maybe make your own videos and upload them to Peaceful Village, you're welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome. Send out the videos somehow and we will figure a way how to do all of that. We really appreciate that. So if you are a hardcore vegan and you share an abolitionist message and an anarchist and this and that, and you say no to animal use completely, we love you. And we want you to upload your videos, and we also would love you to share your blog. So if you have anything to say, you want to write stuff for our blog, also we have a page for that. You can check that out. Hopefully I'll remember to put the link in the description. Well, anyways, it's there on the website. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll see you soon.